Hello, Gem Prep families. I'm Sonia Lovejoy, and I'm the Director of Curriculum Assessment and Professional Development for Gem Prep Schools. And I am lucky enough to work with our network team to serve all 4 of our Gem Prep schools. We're excited to begin online learning tomorrow and can't wait to see all of our amazing scholars. This video is intended to provide you with the information and resources you need to find success with online learning. Specifically, we are going to cover what online learning looks like at Gem Prep, how you can help your scholars prepare for success, and what to expect in the upcoming weeks. Now, this presentation and the slide deck will be shared with all of you and is filled with a bunch of useful links. I'll cover a lot of topics fairly quickly today to simply provide you with basic information. Myself, along with our network team, administrators, and staff, are here to support you every step of the way. First, let's go over what online learning looks like at Gem Prep. It's important to us that you know we are here to support you and we are all in this together. Our Gem Prep team understands the unique needs of each scholar and each family. We care deeply for each and every scholar, our families, and the communities in which we serve. While I will be sharing some basic plans and expectations today, please know we are flexible and ready to accommodate any specific needs or situations. Our number one priority is the safety and well-being of every Gem Prep scholar. We will constantly adapt and find new ways to meet the needs of our students, families, and team. Now, Margaret Mead said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." Our Gem Prep team believes in this statement. We believe in each scholar, and we believe we are going to make this challenging situation a success. Our administrators, operation managers, receptionists, teachers, and staff are available and eager to support you. Please visit your school's website for additional contact information. Now let's take a minute to review online learning in general and what our experience has been. As many of you know, each Gem Prep school is part of the Gem Innovation Charter Network. Our very first school, Gem Prep Online, is a free college prep virtual school currently serving over 250 Idaho scholars in grades K through 12. Students in GPO attend school from home, access the same curriculum as our brick and mortar schools, and are supported by certified teachers. Our online courses are NCAA approved, and we've been accredited through Advanced Ed since 2004. Now, we don't just have experience with online learning, we have proven success with online learning. Our 2019 graduation rates were 52% higher than the average of all other Idaho virtual schools. And our 2019 SAT scores were, on average, 117 points higher than the average of all other Idaho virtual schools. My point is this: we are all embracing a lot of change during a stressful time. The next few weeks are probably going to be bumpy. Scholars, teachers, and families are all learning new programs, new daily routines, and a new method of instruction. Many schools across the globe were completely unprepared for a shift to online learning. While we certainly aren't perfect, and we're more than likely going to make some mistakes throughout this process, we are not new to online learning. We have strong systems in place for effective online instruction, and we are committed to serving GEM scholars and families as we navigate these new waters together. We, GEM Prep scholars, teachers, and families, have an amazing opportunity to lead others through our example. Let's pause for a moment to go over a favorite GEM Prep hashtag, We Are GEM Prep. Our staff and scholars are proud to be part of the Gem Prep family. We don't accept mediocrity, and we strive for excellence in everything we do. We believe right now we have the opportunity to really live out this belief, especially with the current situation we all find ourselves in. We have found ourselves with a unique opportunity. What message do we want to communicate to our children, our families, and our communities? While much of the world struggles to adapt, let's embrace our ability to excel and lead the way. When others stop at obstacles, let's be the ones to find and make solutions. When others complain about circumstances, let's be the ones to celebrate opportunities for growth. We would like to challenge you and your scholars to take the Gem Prep First Day of Online Learning Challenge and share some of our optimism and strength with the world. Now, let's move on to what you're really here for, how to prepare for the next few weeks. First, let's go over our Gem Prep plan. Now, we're calling it a working plan because, as you know, new information and changes are happening daily and sometimes even hourly. You know, the Idaho Board of Education has ordered a soft closure for Idaho schools through April 20th. Our current plan is to begin online learning on March 30th and continue through April 20th. Now, it is possible that online learning may extend past that April 20th date. We will update families and scholars as we receive information and guidance from Idaho officials. Principals and teachers are communicating via email, ClassDojo, and Canvas, so please make sure to check frequently for updates. Now, we're going to move on to setting up effective learning spaces for scholars. It's important for scholars to have a workspace at home that is conducive to creativity and learning. Scholars are most successful with online learning from home when their environment is quiet, comfortable, and organized. First, creating a quiet and calm workspace. You want to choose a quiet place in your home to set up your scholar's workstation. You want to remove any clutter and limit distractions. Scholar's workspace shouldn't be near the television or active areas of the house. It should be distanced from parents or sibling workspaces, and it shouldn't face a window if outside activity distracts your scholar. Equipment and electronics. You want to make sure the workspace has a place for the Chromebook or personal computer and is near a power source. You also want to make sure there's space for a whiteboard and marker, learning materials, like papers and books. You want to make sure there's appropriate lighting, and you also want to make sure there's a comfortable chair. Chairs with straight backs are actually recommended. It's also very important that we focus on organization during this time. So consider creating a time management plan with your scholar. You can create a daily and weekly schedule, have your scholar write down when their live lessons are and when things are due, and then make sure to give everything a home and teach your scholar to put items away after each class. Another crucial piece of online learning is technology. Now, our online instructional model does require internet access and the use of a Chromebook or a home computer. We've checked out Chromebooks to scholars and we've ordered mobile hotspots for our families without internet access. We want to help make this transition successful and set up scholars and families for success. So please make sure to contact your school as soon as possible if you need support gaining computer or internet access. There are essentially 3 steps to access online instruction for Gem Prep scholars. These 3 steps include the following programs: Clever, Canvas, and Zoom. Now, the first step is for scholars to log into Clever. This is a single sign-on platform and provides scholars with quick access to Gem Prep digital platforms and programs. You can click the link at the bottom of this slide for a detailed Clever tutorial. To access Clever, scholars will enter our district portal URL listed here. They will be prompted to log in using their school email and password. Scholars also have the option to log in with a Clever badge, so some of our younger scholars may have brought one of these home. Now, the second step to access online learning is to log into Canvas, and you can do this through Clever. Canvas is our learning management system, or commonly known as an LMS, and this serves as our digital classroom hub. This is where you will find daily schedules, Zoom meeting links, lesson content, assignments, and more. You can click the link at the bottom of this slide as well for a detailed Canvas tutorial. Now, parents and guardians are able to access the content in their child's Canvas course using their Parent Canvas Observer account. If you haven't set this up or it hasn't been functioning, please follow the steps listed in the tutorial linked below to ensure you have access. The third step to access online learning content is via Zoom. This is our video and audio conferencing tool and will be used for live lessons. Scholars will join Zoom meetings to attend online classes with their teachers and peers. To log into Zoom, you'll go through Canvas and select the course or subject of the live lesson your scholar wants to attend. You'll locate the Zoom tab on the left side of the screen. You'll click that Zoom tab and you will be able to view all of the live lessons scheduled. Find the live lesson that you're wanting to attend and click join. Now, we highly recommend that before logging into your first live lesson, you spend a little time practicing in Zoom. You can do this by going to zoom.us/test. If you don't already have Zoom installed on your computer or Chromebook, you will be prompted to do so by clicking Join Zoom Meeting. Now, once you've joined, you can practice using the various Zoom tools and see what it will look like when you're in the actual meeting. It's also extremely helpful for scholars to split their computer screen so they're able to view their teacher and class during the live lesson via Zoom, along with content in a second window. You can click on the link here for directions on how to split your Chromebook screen. You can also click the links below to access Canvas and Zoom tutorials. Now, we've covered the 3 essential programs GEM-Prep scholars will use to access online learning. Another virtual tool your scholars will be using is called Nearpod, and this is a student engagement platform and will be used to provide interactive lessons and content for scholars via live lessons and self-paced lessons. Now you have a fun opportunity as parents and family members to experience a demo lesson in Nearpod. You can click on the link in this presentation. You can also go to nearpod.com and enter in the code to join this lesson. This is a fun and interactive example of what your scholars will be experiencing during these lessons. Our third and final topic is what to expect in these next few weeks. Now, first, let's go over online learning class schedules. Each GEM-Prep teacher has created an online learning schedule. These schedules include things like time to respond to and communicate with scholars and families, live instructional lessons, small group instruction time or what I need when time, office hours to meet with parents and scholars one-on-one. Now, I'm sure what you're really interested in is where can you find these schedules? On your Scholars Canvas dashboard, you will see all of the Scholars courses listed. For example, you will have a homeroom course if you're K-6. It will be college prep if you're a secondary student. You'll see language arts or English as it's referred to in secondary. You'll see math, social studies, and science. Now to find your schedules, K-6 scholars will want to check their Canvas homeroom course for daily and weekly schedules. You'll also find announcements here. Go to your Canvas language arts and math courses to log into live Zoom sessions. You'll also find Zoom recordings, resources, and assignments here. Now, our secondary scholars, you need to continue to check all of your courses for updates, schedules, and access to live Zoom sessions and session recordings. Now, a common question that we've heard is, how will attendance be taken? Well, scholar attendance will be taken during Zoom live lessons. Scholars should attend each live lesson as often as possible. It's important for scholars to still strive for the high expectations of GEM-Prep, even when attending class from behind a computer screen. Our 5 steps for attending Zoom live lessons are: 1, make sure you're wearing your GEM-Prep uniform, at least the top. 2, always join Zoom lessons through Canvas via the Zoom tab. 3, make sure to mute your microphone upon entry. 4, always have your video on and ensure your face is clearly visible in the center of your video window. And 5, scholars will type their first and last name in the Zoom chat box for lesson attendance tracking. Now, if your scholar misses a live lesson, their attendance can still be counted if they complete the following by 11:59 p.m. Friday. It must be the Friday, the same week of instruction the live lesson was delivered. And what students need to complete is: 1, watch the video recording of the live lesson, and 2, complete the classwork and/or lesson assignment associated with that lesson. Now, like I've mentioned, you're not in this alone. Our main message today is that we are in this together. We are here to support you, and we know we're going to walk out of this situation better than when we entered. We have developed a collection of resources to set up our GEM-Prep scholars and families for success. We have a digital website and app support page, GEM-Prep home learning guide, GEM-Prep tech support guide, Gen Prep Online Learning Expectations Guide, administrator and teacher time devoted to providing any support our scholars need, and more. Now, we have updated our school websites, and you'll see this school update banner at the top of your school's site. This prompts parents to visit the Parent Resource tab and select the Website Application Resource Guide. Now, this is a brand new webpage filled with resources for online learning, and we will continue adding content here to support you and scholars. Now, if you need technology support, you can access tech support through Clever by clicking the Gem Prep Support icon. You can also access tech support via Canvas by clicking Tech Support on your homepage. The links to the Gem Prep Tech Support Guide and Tech Ticket page are also listed at the bottom of this slide. If you do need to visit our Tech Ticket page, before you submit a Tech Ticket, please view our Browse Solutions tab for frequently asked questions and solutions. Now, this slide contains all of the resource links that we've gone over in today's video. Please make sure to reach out to your child's teacher, principal, and school staff with any questions. Thank you for your time today and for your continued support. Stay safe and remember, we are in this together. We are Gem Prep.